Today is the start of day 3, and I'm leaving I'm in the Lyell Canyon, Lyell Creek area. Had a great campsite last night. Today I need to go over Donahue Pass, which everyone is telling me is going to be a bear. And so really preparing myself for that. Aiming to get to Ruby Lake or Thousand Island Lakes, Garnett Lake, somewhere in that area. From the guys who I camped next to last night, I hear it's a 14 miles, but the first 9 are basically, I'm going up already. But they said just beautiful, some beautiful meadows. So really looking forward to today. Slept super good last night, slept until like 7, which felt really good after doing, 18 and a half miles yesterday. So looking forward to seeing how today goes. So it's actually Monday morning, I want to say August 5th. Yeah, let's go with August 5th. The sun's just starting to come up, and I got into this beautiful lake behind me last night. Oh, the sun is starting to get on my face. I might have to scoot down here a little while I talk with you. But I got into this beautiful lake last night called Ruby Lake. It is just absolutely phenomenal here. And I wanted to talk through my day from yesterday. As I was hiking yesterday, I thought it might even be better to just talk through what I saw the following day in the morning when I'm a little fresher, after I've slept, after I've eaten. And I just thought I'd have a better kind of frame of mind with wrapping up my day. So yesterday I started at Lyell Canyon, Lyell Canyon Creek near the Ireland Creek Fork. And I didn't realize yesterday how much elevation gain I would have going up and over Donahue Pass. But going through that area it's just phenomenal. I mean, it was beauty after beauty, looking at what I saw. You're walking through this canyon and then you start this ascent. I even at one point filmed a video that I was going to be doing a stair stepper for 3 miles. And from where I left camp to the top of Donahue Pass was 7 miles. There was 2 lakes, one that I stopped at and had lunch, took a dip, met a really cool guy. He's been doing the John Muir Trail for like 20 years. He's my age. He served our country. I thought that was just really cool getting to connect with him. And I think there is something important when you're going on a hike like this to just stop and enjoy the people and enjoy the beauty. And that's what I was able to do yesterday at lunch. Really to get into that water, that cold water when you've been hiking, just kind of reinvigorates you, sort of pushes the blood through your veins. At least that's what I think it does. And getting to the top of Donahue Pass, I think the word that I kept saying was wow. And I kept saying spectacular, and I kept saying, bravo, God. I think the Message translation of the Bible actually uses that. And it really was just this time of seeing God's greatness and his creation and his beauty. And you get to the top of Donahue Pass, you leave Yosemite Wilderness, you move into the Ansel Adams Wilderness, and it's better than the pictures. If you've ever seen one of those pictures on the wall, you need to come here because it is absolutely phenomenal. I was just surprised on so many occasions what I saw as I was making the descent down Donahue Pass, looking at the peaked mountains, and they still have snow in them. It's August, and there's still snow on these things. Getting to see that was just amazing and really spectacular seeing that. So I got to walk through that. I walked next to what I think is called Rush Creek, walked that for a long time, and really got to enjoy that, but it was starting to wear on me. I was starting to get tired. I actually left camp probably an hour and a half later than I really needed to yesterday. And part of that was just because I slept. I was so tired. And I woke up this morning early. I woke up at 5:50. I feel like my body is starting to acclimate. I think getting into camp and getting into bed earlier is going to help me. And so that's going to be one of my goals as I move forward. One of my goals is going to be to move. I'm going to actually walk back to my camp too to show you this. One of my goals is going to be to get moving by about 7:30. And what I'd like to do ideally is if I could be at camp by 6, that would give me time just to land, to sit, to process, to think, and yeah, just to have some of that, sort of to reflect on my day. I mean, I really am out here basically on a pilgrimage, basically on this walk and just connecting with God. I'm going to show you my camp real quick where I slept last night. Yeah, so here's my tent. Sunrise is over here. Was just phenomenal, but just in this beautiful little area of dispersed camping and getting to sit here by Ruby Lake and enjoy all of what's out here. And I think yesterday for me, for those of you who are into spiritual things, yesterday for me was really a day of walking with God. And that was my desired intention. I had gone to bed 2 nights ago and just said, hey, day 3, I need to walk with you, Lord. I need to talk with you. And it was a good time of praying for things that are going on in my life and praying for my family, praying about my future, and really just trying to listen to God. And I'm not going to say that there was this huge revelation or any big thing happened, but I think what I've been reminded is God is so vast and I am so small. But he hears me and he loves me and he cares deeply for me. And that's really a cool thing when you slow down to process that the God of all creation created me. Genesis 1:27 says I'm created in the image of God and that he loves me. And that's pretty cool. We live in this fast-paced world, and I'm intentionally out here to get away. It was really cool to have that time with God. Something else that was really cool yesterday is as I crossed Donahue Pass, I just thought to myself, I'm going to have cell phone service here. And I did. And so for about 5 minutes, I was able to talk with my wife, and I got to hear my son's voice in the background. And it's just always encouraging. You know, I'm doing this trek solo, and I've bumped into people. I've had great conversations. I've sat with people. I walked with a gal yesterday. She's finishing up the PCT. I think her name is Rainbow Dash. She's pretty fast. And I met another guy, Mike. He and I kind of leapfrogged each other. He camped right over there, which was really funny because he told me he was going to try to push to another lake. And so when I was walking up to the campsite, he's like, oh, I think there's some more over there. And then realized it was him. And Mike's from Portland. He's out here doing this. There's some other guys over there from Kentucky. I think I'll see them at Red's Meadow today when I walk. Yeah. So there's, it's people. I'm a people person. I'm a huge extrovert. And so to get to talk with my wife and to get to hear what's going on and to hear what's happening in her life and, to share with her the joy of being out here. This is hard. I'm not going to pretend this isn't hard. This is hard, but this is beautiful and this is amazing. And I really feel like this is a gift from God for me. This is a joy that my family is being so supportive in me doing this. And to really hike in these places that I've never been. Everything that I'm doing now, I've never been here. I've never walked through Lyell Canyon. I want to go back to Lyell Canyon and fish. I just want to go there for 4 days with a fishing rod and hike that stream and that creek. I think that would just be an amazing thing to do. I might even go throw a couple lures at Ruby Lake if I have some time this morning before I get going. I just kind of realized I look really tired. I don't know how bad my voice sounds, and I don't even know if I'll end up posting these videos, but I do want to be able to talk this through, at least for me. And then if you're considering hiking the John Muir Trail, hopefully These can be something that help you because this is real time. I'll probably go back, and I definitely will go back home and do a video of recap, because I know when you're distanced from it, you have a different perspective. But right now you're hearing my real life perspective of what happened on day 3. And today I'm getting ready. I'm going to eat some oatmeal and I'm going to start day 4. And day 4 is going to be here from Ruby Lake to Reds Meadow. And I cannot tell you how badly I'm looking forward to a hamburger at Reds Meadow.